I want to cultivate a new young generation of Americans who actually have skin in the game, equity ownership, upside in the economic gains that America is able to create. And that's really important. Because what happened with globalization 1.0, you could call it that in the 90s, et cetera, was that, sure, there were a bunch of policies that were expanding the size of the pie, but too many people in the country correctly felt they weren't participating in that upside themselves. As we enter a new AI and quantum computing era, I think it's really important we not make that same mistake again. If you do the math on this, I wrote about this in the Wall Street Journal this morning. If you have $10,000 invested in the S&P 500 on day zero, say it's the day you're born, you are guaranteed, effectively, to be a millionaire by your 50s, so long as we keep that economic productivity going. And yet, the major difference between the wealthy and everybody else, everybody whose magazine cover you flashed up there, including mine, the major difference between the wealthy and everybody else in this country is whether or not you own an asset that compounds. Well, my view is the best way to combat the popularity of socialism amongst young people is actually to make everyone a capitalist by giving them skin in the game, so we're rooting for the same thing, maximal growth. Instead of fighting over the scraps of a shrinking pie, let's figure out how we actually grow that pie in a way that everyone actually participates. So if we've got education and we've got high-quality education and actual economic participation in American capitalism, I think that creates a brave new frontier for American unity. I think it creates a great new frontier for empowerment for the next generation, and maybe even using quantum computing and AI where you have a generation of people who aren't necessarily, attitudes to work have changed, but people can thrive without working 120-hour weeks, but live lives as balanced parents, as family members, civic engaged citizens who may be time for religion and spirituality while also thriving in a growing economy. That's the vision I would love to create here in Ohio to set a model for the rest of the country.